Who is your daddy and what does he do? But today I'll be talking about and reviewing Kindergarten Cop. And this is another Arnold classic, another film that was fun to go back and watch again. And it's directed by Ivan Reitman. Now, prior to this, Ivan Reitman directed Arnold and Twins and directed other comedies, Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters 2, Junior, which is also in this collection pack. He directed Evolution, which is fun. So I'm a fan of Ivan Reitman. And, like Total Recall, which came out the same year, this was also a big hit. Both movies cracked the top 10 of 1990. Total Recall was at number 5, and this may have been like number 8, number 10. Was one of those, but going off in memory here. But yeah, another huge hit for Arnold. But the plot here, you have John Kimball, played by Arnold. He's a tough city cop. I'm a cop, you idiot. I'm Detective John Kimball. But yeah, I had to throw that in. But he's on the trail of this drug dealer, this character Crisp. And he finally tracks him down. But, it seems the only person that can testify against him is his ex-wife. The problem is, she's disappeared. And all that Kimball knows is the name of the school in Oregon where her son attends. So Kimball, finds that he has to go undercover to find out more information as a kindergarten teacher. So from there, he's dealing with a, unruly class of kids, and, he's trying to get close to this woman, this mother in the film, but, trying to get Crisp and stop him. And that's the plot here. And again, directed by Ivan Reitman, who did a really good job here. And some days I wonder, which is my favorite? Is it Twins or is it Kindergarten Cop? Being that he directed both movies, which is your favorite? But yeah, Ivan Reitman, like I said, I'm a big fan of. And to me, he's directed a lot of great comedies. Now, the screenplay here, you have two writers. You have Herschel Wingrad and Timothy Harris. And I looked up these guys, and apparently they often work together. And prior to this, they had worked on Trading Places. They did the screenplay for that. They did the screenplay for Brewster's Millions, and they would go on to do the screenplay for Space Jam. So, yeah, I thought the script here, I thought it was a fun script, and, definitely, had charm. So I give credit to the writers here. The cast here is fun. I mean, Arnold is definitely having a ball here, and it really shows on screen, just how much fun he's having, working with these kids. And even he stated before, it's one of his favorite roles because he got to work with kids. And, this character, John Kimball, his reactions, throughout the film, especially early on, where, he's yelling at the kids, or, like even some of the lines people still quote to this very day. I mean, a lot of great quotes. I have a headache. It might be a tumor. It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor at all. No more complaining. No more Mr. Kimball. I have to go to the bathroom. Nothing. There is no bathroom. Oh, come on. Stop whining. You kids are soft. You lack discipline. Well, I've got news for you. Oh, you're mine now. You belong to me. I'm a cop, you idiot. I'm Detective John Kimball. Then you got the little boy, boys have a penis, girls have a vagina, which if that came out now, people would, well, they tried to cancel this movie before, but, you can't stop John Kimball. But, yeah, you can't stop John Kimball. Who is your daddy and what does he do? And, yeah, I mean, so many great lines, that people still remember to this day. But, talking about other people in the cast, Penelope Ann Miller as Joyce, who is the ex-wife of our villain. I like her in the film. She's been in other movies too, like Carlito's Way, and good actress. Pamela Reed as Detective O'Hara, who is the partner of Kimball. She was good here in the movie. You also have Linda Hunt as the principal, which now I know she's on that NCIS LA. But yeah, Linda Hunt, I thought she was fun in the role, especially the scene where John Kimball confronts the father that's abusive, and you know he's getting ready to hit him, but he doesn't. So he gets called to the office, and the principal's like, what was the like to hit that son of a bitch? And yeah, I thought she was good here in the movie. I like Linda Hunt. You have Richard Tyson as our villain here, Crisp. And yeah, I didn't mind Richard Tyson in the film. Apparently, Christian Slater was offered that part, but he didn't want it to be typecast, so he turned it down. But, I wonder, like, Christian Slater would have been interesting. Like, I thought, would have been interesting to see that. And as far as, like, other people in the cast, you have the kid Dominic, who is actually played by twins in the film, Christian and Joseph Cousins. But, which for a long time, I did not know. But yeah, so that character was played by twins. And you got some other people too in the cast, like Kathy Iorti, who was in Casper. She was one of the moms of one of the kids in the class. You have Miko Hughes as the little boy. Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina. He would go on to be in Wes Craven's New Nightmare. He was in Spawn, Mercury Rising. I actually met him a couple of years ago, and he was a cool guy. Of course, Pet Cemetery. But, the cast here, Arnold is definitely, like I said, having a ball. And the kids were fine. The kids were not annoying at all. I thought, it was the kids were, for being probably 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, I thought, everybody did a good job. The kids, again, weren't annoying. They were well directed, and I think Arnold definitely, had a big hand in that, being that he has a presence, and, Arnold was just having fun here. So again, good job. Everybody in the cast does a good job. And apparently too, because I'm looking at it right here, which I did not mention. So there were other people that were considered for the role of John Kimball, like Bill Murray. And I wonder, oh my, I'm trying to think. Imagine if Bill Murray was John Kimball. And I'm not taking anything away from Arnold, but like that would have been fun. Patrick Swayze, Danny DeVito. Okay, so Danny DeVito was considered, but Ivan Reitman nixed the idea due to the actor's height. And Elijah Wood apparently auditioned for one role as one of the kids, but it was a very unsuccessful audition. And apparently, going back to one of the names here, Jack Nicholson was also considered. And I looked at IMDb, and funny enough, if you want to go check this out too, I mean, I swear I saw this, but apparently other names that were considered, like Chuck Norris and Kurt Russell. Imagine Chuck Norris. That would have been a totally different movie. But at the end of the day, the right decision was made. Arnold does a great job, and again, you could just tell he's having fun here. The score for the film I thought was good. I enjoyed the score by Randy Edelman. And at the end of the day, Kindergarten Cop, who hasn't seen the film? I mean, it's a really good comedy that has heart, where twins proved that Arnold could do comedy. And it was a big hit when it came out that year. And he proved it again with Kindergarten Cop, which, became another big hit and made the top 10 of 1990. And Arnold is just having fun here. He's having a ball. The kids in the film, I thought they were well handled. They weren't annoying. good supporting cast of other people in there like Penelope Ann Miller and Richard Tyson. The humor I thought was fun. Uh, everybody can quote this movie. And yeah, it's a heartwarming movie. But that's my review of Kindergarten Cop. But thank you for watching. And next, I'll be talking about and reviewing T2. So stay tuned for that and have a good day.